Entertainment back on YouTube with another fresh video. Assassin's Creed Odyssey part 56, everybody. Welcome. In this video, I'm going to Sparta finally we're going to Sparta, Lakonia. Let's just get right into it. So basically, last video, if I'm not mistaken, I was still in Boeotia. Doing some side quests, but now I'm continuing the main Odyssey, going to Lakonia. We're gonna find out what's the situation, what's going on, you know. We gotta find out who the cult is, which king is the cult. There's two kings apparently in Sparta, so let me see something real quick. We have to like circumvent this. We have to go in the middle of like these mountain, land masses that are like sticking out. You gotta go in the middle, I guess. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm kind of excited. We're finally going to Sparta. So far, we've been seeing the islands and other parts of Greece, and also mostly Athens. But Athens is in shambles right now. So let's see what's going on in Sparta. I wonder if we're gonna hear like any dialogue before we get there. Usually we do hear some dialogue, but unfortunately it used to happen when I wasn't recording. Like, it's weird because I try to have everything recorded, but sometimes it never even played the cutscene, not a cutscene, but pre-dialogue before arriving to like an island or something. You know what I mean. But yeah, hopefully we hear a little bit something. Oh god, pirate ships. I'll try to avoid them. I don't feel like fighting them right now. Oh yeah, by the way, the Adrestia is fully upgraded for the most part. Not all the way. There's still like the last tier, which is really expensive stuff to upgrade. But for the most part, it's almost fully maxed out. It looks pretty good, honestly. But yeah, we're getting there closer to Sparta. Let's hear a tune while we wait.
Let's have a tune!
Real quick, let me check the map. Nice, we're exploring everything almost. We still got a ways to go. Yes, we're getting closer, everybody. Looks good graphics, man, but I prefer the daytime graphics. It looks better.
This looks like the map, I think.
Oh.
Hush now!
I think this is the, remember that quest for Xenia. That quest we were supposed to do for Xenia to find a treasure. It might be this. I just want to make sure, like... Alright, let me check the inventory real quick. Actually, check the map first. Oh, shoot, it's over here, actually. Alright, it's underwater, I guess. Too bad there's no boats on this little island. Alright, I'm gonna pause real quick, everybody, and I'll get right back. Alright, guys, we're underwater at the supposed location of the golden feather Xenia wants.
But I don't think it's what Xenia's looking for.
Yeah. He's talking underwater, which is cool. Where's the other treasure chest? Oh, I gotta go back up. Wasted too much time. It was just a bow, dude. I thought it would be. Where's the other? Oh my god, there's a lot of sharks. Here, back. Alright, so I found the other location of the chest at Pavlo Petri, where we're supposedly trying to, where we couldn't find the feather of Zeus, whatever, for Xenia. This looks like ooh, that's cool, dude. The Hound of Hades. That's a nice looking flag. Like sail for the ship. Oh man, I'm glad I came here then. At least I got something useful. Alright, let's check it out. Before I... the Hound of Hades. Nice. Cerberus was the mythical multi-headed dog that guarded the gates of the underworld, preventing the dead souls from returning to the world of the living. I was wondering when I was gonna get a nice flag for my ship. Very nice, very nice. Let's resume the journey to Lakonia. I wasted too much time. That's good, man. Really happy. Too bad that wasn't the golden feather Xenia was looking for. It was just a bow. I was expecting Alexios to jump onto the ship, but whatever.
Nice to see you, Commander.
Look at that flag, pretty nice.
Spotted some salvage.
But yeah, let's go.
I think I heard that one too.
Yeah, that's a nice flag. Let's go to Lakonia. Let's get the show on the road. I think Mireen was supposed to come with us
You
too.
look troubled, Alexios.
This bay feels familiar somehow.
A bird can fly away for seasons, but will always recognize its nest when it returns. This is Sparta.
I don't think I'm welcome here.
I'm not sure of much, Alexios, but I do know that when the time is right, we always get to go home.
And where is your home, Barnabas?
I'll save that story for another day.
Yeah, I just want
It's nearby. Shall we pick it up?
I wanted to hear what they were gonna say, that's why I stopped. Let's park our ship here, dock it.
Commander away! You're released until further orders.
Yes, Barnabas, you're the best commander. I will second in command. The Githian Watchtower. Lakonia, Valley of Warriors. We're here. Oh, it's Marines. She's already here.
Lamb, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
He told me what needs to be done. I'd rather not talk. I'm not sure what to make of him. Number 2.
He told me a lot of things. Icarus was once his. The doors to Atlantis need to be sealed. And something about mind-controlling artifacts. I think I left with more questions than answers.
Yes. He tends to have that effect on people.
When you and he... well, did you know he was over 100 years old?
He looked young for his age. I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
It's good to be home. I have mixed emotions. It doesn't feel right. Number 2.
I don't know how to feel. I've spent some of the happiest days of my life here. Some of the worst, too.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the Puppet King if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
Follow Marine. Oh, she runs pretty fast. She's pretty fast. So far, it looks pretty interesting in Sparta, but this is like a little village. I wonder where we're going.
The closer we get to Sparta, the more memories keep flooding in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos I could forget. It was as if I had locked Sparta in a box and forced it to fall into the sea.
Did you put memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land to build one big.
Interesting. I wonder where she brought us.
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Alexios, wait! You shouldn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
Yes, Mater. Number 2.
I hope you're right. For their sake.
The Agogi is what turns boys into men. Interfering would only weaken them, weaken Sparta.
They're no good to Sparta if we leave them to die.
And they're no good to Sparta if they're too weak to kill a wolf. Come. Let's go home.
Oh shoot. That guy's gonna die, dude. Oh, they killed him. I could have went to help, but he got this, whatever.
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. The best of those boys will become Cryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules and they are strict. Spartans rule Lakonia, but most of its citizens are ilotas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed. Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Cryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all. I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite...
Sparta looks really nice. Let me check the map real quick. Oh, nice. It looks pretty nice so far. Talk to Marine.
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, he's going to bring glory to Sparta.
He was a cruel man. Despite everything, I'm grateful for his training. Let's go with number 2.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your sister?
I remember.
I was scared I'd break her. I piled every blanket and pillow we had around me.
Even then, you held her so tight. I thought you would squeeze the life out of her.
She turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Oh, Brasidas, what's up, dude? You shouldn't sneak up on people. I'm gonna play number 2.
Brasidas! It's amazing you've survived this long, sneaking up on people like that.
Ha! Last time I saw you, I had to pull you out of a burning warehouse.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive!
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the 2 of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it. But he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach.
How do we get it back? Sparta can't do this.
What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Why would Spartans help Helots?
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens, but they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, they'd be a real threat to Sparta.
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Where will I find these Spartans?
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
What should I do when I find them?
So, I find the soldiers. Then what?
Spartans are loyal to their commander. Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
I'll take care of it.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
Interesting. So this is Alexios' old house. Nice. Immortal Entertainment, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's go to the blacksmith real quick to see if he has any goods for me to use. To buy, I mean. Look at Lakonia, it looks pretty nice.
Welcome, Miss Theos.
Seems like he doesn't have anything interesting.
Good to see you.
Let's go here. Actually, I should just go for the fast travel point. The leader house. I'm actually not gonna go through this house, I mean. I'm just gonna go for the fast travel point. Athena Kalkiakos. Sparta's interesting. The designs of their buildings looks better than the Athens, in my opinion. Nice. Alexios has good climbing ability. Enjoy the view. So, where do I go now? What should I do? Let's go pay some respects to the... I think that's where Marine is, at the Tomb of Leonidas. Let's go over there, see what's the situation, what's going on, pay our respects. New historical location, drone.
Grandfather was a true hero. Maybe one day, they'll sculpt the statue of me.
Maybe if you weren't constantly making jokes about Commander, I should believe you'd be...
It's a cool statue.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
Look at that glitched person behind Marine. I don't believe it. It's not a big deal.
I'm proud of my lineage, but I carve my own path.
You carry the blood of heroes. You can carve much more than the path of a mercenary. Hold out your spear.
What the heck?
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas. The days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Why didn't he...
Divide the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. She'll have to go through me.
That's a great cutscene. I enjoyed that one.
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and son united in Sparta at last. And look at you, a god and goddess among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes, our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Alexios, my king?
Who could forget? The boy who died to save his sister. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
You don't sound like most Spartans.
Ancient and merciless. Most Spartans live and die by these laws. But you sound more... progressive.
And you sound like you've been rubbing elbows with Athenians.
I've been to a symposium or two.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Those laws tore us apart. I long for peace. Number 1.
Spartan laws destroyed my family. Spartan laws had me claw my way through the streets. We're here today because he defied those laws.
He did, and he lost his head for it. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There is nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Hilot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stalking the flames. Savagely killing Hilots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
Where can I find them?
And where would I start looking for these Cryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarak's Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Hilot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
What else can you tell me about the Cryptia?
My mother spoke to me about these Cryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the King's Guard.
But why have me killed them?
For years, the Cryptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Ilots were dealt with. But lately, these Cryptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Cryptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
Wow.
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
Okay.
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
Okay. So this guy, King Pausanias, is one of the kings, and the other king is King Archidamos. So one of them is a cult member, or they could both be, we don't know yet. But I think it's a good time to leave, to stop the video here, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell notification icon to get new updates on my new videos. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord if you please choose. And I'll see you soon. But before I fully close out, I want to talk about that cutscene. Why didn't Leonidas just kill all the cult members? He could have done it himself. He had his soldiers. He's a pretty good king, military leader. He could have killed the cult. Why was the cult even at the Pythia so openly? He was right about them controlling the Pythia. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. It's interesting. I'll see you guys very shortly, though. Thank you for watching.